Thank you all for welcoming them so warmly. We really appreciate it. We're really in a clapping mood tonight, aren't we?
As she carves out a career as a stand-up comic, Cranbrook's Mary Schatschneider can thank the annual Sam Steele Days pageant.
When I did the Sweetheart program and they had the speech portion, so my Sweetheart year sold out, so there were 600 people there, and I did my 3.5-minute speech, and I got laughs during my speech, and I just loved it, and it was a rush, and it was so much fun.
Once she had settled on stand-up as a possible career, a little networking from her mother helped get her going.
She found a workshop in San Francisco and went with myself and my aunt. We all went down, and I got to do my first 5 minutes of official stand-up in San Francisco. I did a workshop down there.
Upon her return home, Mary would pack up and move to Calgary in an effort to keep the momentum going.
I'm just going around to as many clubs as I can, trying to meet as many comedians as I can, get input, get as much time on stage as I can. FaceTime is huge.
And so far, things are going good for Schatschneider, who also attended a workshop in Los Angeles where she had the opportunity to learn from some of the industry's best.
I got to work personally, one-on-one with Louis Anderson himself, Kyle Cease. I met Harland Williams. I met Russell Peters. That was kind of a highlight. I met John Doerr, and the advice that I got from such professionals like that, like anything they tell you is something that you can, put aside and think about it at the very least.
On stage, Schatschneider doesn't have to look far for inspiration.
I'm from a small town in British Columbia, Canada. It's called Cranbrook. I'm trying to put it on the map. Seriously, it's not on a map anywhere.
I find it very easy to compare Calgary and Cranbrook and make the juxtaposition hilarious.
Our tallest building is 3 stories. So in Cranbrook, no one's committed suicide by jumping, because, you just get like a couple bumps and bruises. It's like, you're fine.
It's not too difficult on that front, but to come up with constantly funny material and have new stuff every week is really difficult, like to sit down and be sure of yourself that what you have just written is funny. There's a lot of second guessing that goes on, and it's like, I'm still an amateur, so I'll practice my 5 minutes at one show. Whatever doesn't work there, I'll go back home and I'll fiddle with it and play with it, and whatever works, I will find out why it worked, how it worked. There's actually a science to laughter, believe it or not.
You can still catch Mary Schatschneider from time to time performing in Cranbrook, or you can catch her on a regular basis at the clubs in Calgary and online.
If you YouTube search Mary Schatschneider or Mary Schatz to shorten it, my videos will come up. My YouTube channel is called Rufus Zeldage. And all of my videos are posted on there. There's usually updates on Facebook, which again, you can find me through Mary Schatschneider.
Okay, no, we don't have Magic School Bus fans here. Now I just aged myself, didn't I? You're 55.
Blaine Evans, Shaw TV, Cranbrook.